Megan, your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Puckish. It is an adjective. It means impish, whimsical. Puckish.
Puckish. P-U-C-K-I-S-H. Puckish.
That is correct. William, your word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is knight. It is a noun. A mounted man at arms of the European feudal period serving a king or other superior, usually in return for a tenure of land. Knight.
Knight. Can you please give me the language of origin?
English.
Knight. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Knight. K-N-I-G-H-T. Knight.
That is correct. Riker, your word is heavenly.
Heavenly. H-E-A-V-E-N-L-Y.
That is correct. Lauren, your word is trinkets.
Can you repeat the word?
Trinkets.
Definition, please.
Things of little value.
Trinkets. T-R-I-N-K-E-T-S. Trinkets.
That is correct.
Let's give all of our spellers a big round of applause, for our first round. So we're going to start with round 2. If you do need to head out, you can head out right now. We're going to start with round 2, and then we'll have a 15-minute break right after that.
Amarine, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is your. It is a noun. It means time past and especially long since past.
Can you repeat that?
The word?
Yeah.
Your.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Ah, the days of yore, Dad said when he found his old baseball and basketball cards in a shoebox.
Your. Y-O-R-E. Your.
That is correct. Jalen, your word is renewable.
Can you repeat it?
Renewable.
Can you give me a definition?
Capable of being replaced by natural ecological cycles or sound management practices.
Renewable. R-E-N-E-W-A-B-L-E. Renewable.
That is correct. Natalie, your word is recanted.
Can you repeat that?
Recanted.
Recanted. R-E-C-A-N-T-E-D.
That is correct. Avery, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Eerily. It is an adverb. It means mysteriously or weirdly.
Could you use that in a sentence, please?
Main Street was eerily quiet for hours after the big thunderstorm.
Eerily. E-E-R-I-L-Y.
That is correct. Catherine, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is intertidal. It is an adjective of, relating to, or being the part of a shore zone that is above the lowest mark of the usually twice daily falling of the surface of the ocean. Intertidal.
Intertidal, I-N-T-E-R-T-I-D-A-L, intertidal.
That is correct. Scarlett, your word is extinguish.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
During the 4th of July festivities, it was Harini's responsibility to extinguish any embers or fires after the fireworks had been set off.
Extinguish, E-X-T-I-N-G-W-I-S-H, extinguish.
Sorry, that's incorrect. It's E-X-T-I-N-G-U-I-S-H. August, your word is emblazoned.
Can you repeat that?
Emblazoned.
Emblazoned. I-M-B-L-A-Z-E-M-B, emblazoned, or emblazoned.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It is E-M-B-L-A-Z-O-N-E-D. Raylan. All right, okay. The word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is gnarled. It is an adjective. Warped or twisted with or as if with knots. Knotty. Gnarled.
Gnarled. N-A-U-R-E-D.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. G-N-A-R-L-E-D. John, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is remnants, plural noun, small parts, members, or traces left when the rest is gone. Remnants.
Can you repeat that word?
Remnants.
Remnants. R-E-M-N-A-N-T-S. Remnants.
That's correct. Henry, your word is unfazed.
Unfazed. U-N-F-A-Z-E-D. Unfazed.
That's correct. Okay, Ryan. Your word is Enviable.
Can you repeat that?
Enviable.
Can I have the definition?
Highly desirable.
Enviable. ENVIABLE. Enviable.
That's correct. Christina, your word is punily.
May you please repeat the word?
Punily.
Punily. Punily. Punily.
That is correct. And good job. And remember to speak a little more loudly, okay? Okay. Daniel, your word is votive.
What?
I love it. I love it. Votive.
Votive?
Votive.
Votive. VOTIVE.
That is correct. Gage, your word is haphazard.
Could you repeat the word?
Haphazard.
Can I have the definition?
Made, performed, or selected according to chance, whim, or speculation, rather than on the basis of considered judgment or firm knowledge. Haphazard.
Haphazard. HAPHAZARD. Haphazard.
That is correct. Nathania, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. The word is unbeknownst. It is an adjective, happening without one's being cognizant, conscious, or aware. Unbeknownst.
Can you repeat the word?
Unbeknownst.
May I have a sentence?
Unbeknownst to Olesa, her friends were planning a surprise party for her.
Unbeknownst. UNBENONCED. Unbeknownst.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It's UNBEKNOWNST. Miriam, your word is overweening.
Can you repeat the word?
Overweening.
Overweening. OVERWEENING. Overweening.
That is correct. Elizabeth, your word is elicitation.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
The prosecutor was an expert in the elicitation of testimony from witnesses.
Can I have a definition, please?
A drawing forth, an extraction, elicitation.
Can you repeat that, please?
Elicitation.
Elicitation. ELICITATION. Elicitation.
That's correct. Ethan, your word is stupefy.
What?
Stupefy.
Stupefy. S-T-U-P-I-F-Y. Stupefy.
Sorry, it's incorrect. S-T-U-P-E-F-Y. Charles, your word is Arthurian.
Can you repeat it?
Arthurian.
Can I have the definition?
Of, relating to, or characteristics of the legends built around King Arthur and his knights. Arthurian.
Arthurian. A-R-T-H-U-R-I-A-N. Arthurian.
That's correct. Aubrey, your word is commandeer.
Can I have a definition?
To take arbitrary or forcible possession of.
Can you say the word again?
Commandeer.
Commandeer. C-O-M-M-O-N-D-E-E-R. Commandeer.
Close. It was C-O-M-M-A-N-D-E-E-R. Megan, your word is this. So this has two pronunciations. I'm going to pronounce them both because I think the first pronunciation is not the common pronunciation. Okay. Your word is mauve, also pronounced mauve.
Mauve. M-A-U-V-E. Mauve.
That is correct. Okay, William, your word is liege.
Liege. Can you please give me the definition?
Having the right to feudal allegiance and service.
Liege. Can you please give me the language of origin?
Originally Germanic, this word passed through Latin and French before becoming English.
Liege. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Liege, liege.
Liege. L-I-E-G-E. Liege.
That is correct. Riker, your word is flummery.
Floonery. F-L-O-W-N-E-R-Y.
Sorry, that's incorrect. It is F-L-U